Well, that was confirmation of the B race that was taking place just a few minutes ago while we were with the field events as we prepare for the 100 meters hurdles A final, which features a first outing of the season for LoLo Jones, who will be running in lane 4, as you can see there. LoLo Jones, one of the great high hurdlers in recent years. Tiffany Porter, we saw her husband Jeff, the American, run just a few minutes ago. Tiffany Porter coming from strength to strength, dual nationality of course, found herself over the last few years at the centre of the so-called plastic Brits row, came through that with great dignity, captained Great Britain to great success at the World Indoor Championships in Istanbul a couple of months ago and got a silver. There is LoLo Jones.
And LoLo Jones been making news off the track as well. A talent for publicity, some might say, for the World Indoor Champion, former World Indoor Champion. Saying that she's saving herself for marriage, as I might put that delicately. And you might say her publicist is thinking, well, that's another great story from LoLo Jones. Priscilla Lopes-Schliep coming back into competition after a baby. Well, there's a world silver medalist from Canada, just reflecting how strong the Canadians are in this event as well.
Yes, a good showing for Canada in this event with Phylicia George as well, who we'll introduce you to in just a moment. And Marzia Caravelli in lane 8, the Italian representative in this 100 meters hurdles. Just a slight delay, running slightly behind the timetable schedule.
For some of these Europeans, of course, they're looking at a double head. Of course, the Olympics paramount, but quite a few athletes are looking to go to the Europeans. They may feel they can shine, get medals there when, well, the Olympics are the Olympics. So this early season test, it's not so early because the Europeans in Helsinki are only a month away.
They are indeed. Almost got overlooked, of course, with all the hype, understandably so, with the Olympic Games in London, as we have said several times, just 9 weeks away now. But you're right. There is a major competition for Europeans, at least, in Helsinki before then, at the end of June. And, of course, add to that a busy Diamond League schedule as well. And all sorts of European meetings as well. A busy, busy time for track and field athletes at this time of year. So, Delloreen Ennis will be on the inside lane from Jamaica. 37 years old now, and a veteran of 3 Olympic Games. 4th in Sydney, back in 2000, all that time ago. And 5th in Beijing, so London will be her 4th Olympic Games. And without being too facetious, Andy, looking at the name of Ennis with hurdles, I hope they've got 10 hurdles laid out today in Ostrava rather than the 9, which embarrassingly appeared in Manchester last weekend.
That was indeed unfortunate. We were saying, wow, what a performance from Jess Ennis, personal best, but got to run 10 hurdles.
Phylicia George there from Canada, being introduced to the crowd, finished 3rd in Doha a couple of weeks ago. Queen Harrison in lane 3 from the United States. 12:79 already in the bag so far this season. And there is LoLo Jones, introduced to the crowd, making her season debut. 2 World Indoor titles, of course, in 2008 and 2010, and a friend of Eurosport over the years. Tiffany Porter from Great Britain, team captain in the World Indoors, came back with a silver medal. Terrific performance from Tiffany Porter. The Olympic bronze medalist from Beijing 4 years ago, Priscilla Lopes-Schliep, representing Canada, 29 years old now, fastest in the world this year so far, and her compatriot Nikkita Holder, 8th in Doha a couple of weeks ago. And on the outside lane, representing Italy, Marzia Caravelli, the oldest in the field, or the second oldest, I beg your pardon, after Delloreen Ennis. So a good quality field. All eyes, I would suggest, on lanes 4 and 5 and 6. LoLo Jones, Tiffany Porter and Lopes-Schliep. There is Tiffany Porter. Little skyward look for some inspiration. So Ennis, George, Harrison, LoLo Jones in lane 4, making her debut outside this season. Tiffany Porter, Lopes-Schliep, Nikkita Holder and Caravelli from Italy in lane 8. 12:49, incidentally, the world's best so far this year, inevitably by Sally Pearson, the world champion. And they're away first time. LoLo Jones slightly sluggish off the blocks, and Tiffany Porter has got a good yard on her so far. Tiffany Porter having a brilliant run in lane 5. Tiffany Porter coming away really well. Tiffany Porter over the last and takes the line. 12:65 for Tiffany Porter. What a terrific run there for Tiffany Porter, equaling her season's best, and really, Andy, left LoLo Jones for dead. LoLo Jones maybe saving herself off the track, but on the track, a little bit to do.
Oh yes, brilliant run by Tiffany Porter. The athlete who got closest to her was the athlete on the comeback trail. That's Priscilla Lopes-Schliep from Canada. Jones really was not a factor at all, but that was fine hurdling. She got away so well, the best start of the lot, and then has motored through in very impressive style. So that's a very strong sign for those British Olympic trials and for future hopes. That is equaling it is indeed equaling the meeting record of Bridget Foster of Jamaica. 9 years ago ran that time, 12.65, and now Tiffany Porter of Britain has equaled that time. Here we go. Another look, and Porter was looking very good from the first hurdle.
She was away well, and already looking at lanes 4 and 5, Tiffany Porter there in the orange vest. You can see LoLo Jones in the shades to the left, well for dead, and it was Lopes-Schliep, as you said, nearest to the screen, who came through to take second, but terrific hurdling there by Tiffany Porter, who's really gaining in reputation and stature as a world athlete. Terrific. And well, she won't mind that LoLo Jones has not competed outside this year. That's not her problem. But look at that, already after 4 or 5 hurdles, Tiffany Porter well away, and that leading leg really stretching through. Excellent technique and a drive for the line, stretching every sinew. 12:65. Terrific performance.
That has some following wind, but not over the legal limit, so definitely confirmed as equaling the meeting record of 12.65 for the Briton. Fine high hurdling.